good afternoon, or good morning, depending on where you are. Welcome to today's Sip and Solve, where we help solve common business challenges within the span of a coffee break. I'm Chad Downey. I'm a marketing solutions consultant at Experian. As businesses begin to reopen at different times and with limited capacity, it's more difficult than ever to maximize the return on marketing spend. Sales and marketing departments are finding it very difficult to prioritize pre-COVID marketing lists and actually find a open and stable business. So today we will be sipping and solving around the topic of a resilient rebound following the shutdown of our economy and how to target companies with the highest potential. I've got a French press Costa Rican coffee, so grab your favorite beverage, sit back and relax, and we'll get started. We're going to kick things off with a macroeconomic view of the economy, and we'll take a look at some commercial and consumer credit trends. Then we're going to review how Experian is helping businesses understand operational risk associated with the pandemic by leveraging our COVID-19 risk index. And we'll finish up with a demo of how an Experian client has successfully identified lower risk prospects, leveraging the COVID risk index and credit scores within our marketing platform. The U.S. is reporting over 2.6 million total cases of COVID, resulting in over 127,000 deaths. And just in the last 30 days, there have been almost 700,000 new cases. So as the country is reopening and social distancing appears to be largely ignored, it's not very surprising that the U.S. cases are increasing in the way that they are. And, over 30 million Americans are still filing for unemployment. So some consumer trends here. First mortgages and HELOCs have increased over the past 2 weeks, but the card products are still on a decline. The recent increase in consumer confidence assisted retail to jump over 18% in May as consumer spending rebounded from the April decrease. Originations have shown a stabilization in new accounts over the past week, and there is still a continued shift towards super prime consumers. What we're seeing from a commercial credit perspective is the slowing of small business card originations. And small business balances and utilization are rising on higher risk accounts. Credit criteria is tightening because lenders are wanting to stabilize portfolios, and it's making it very difficult for small businesses to locate necessary capital. Around 14% of businesses are expecting layoffs after using up their PPP loan fund. This here is the COVID-19 U.S. Business Risk Index and Dashboard. And it was developed by Experian Business Information Services in order to help businesses better understand the impact that COVID may have on their commercial operations. This index leverages predictive credit and firmographic information. It also leverages alternative data sources, including real-time COVID-19 data. The index is on a scale of 0 to 100, where the higher the score, the lower the risk. And Georgia is displayed here because it's going to be used as in our demonstration today. And they have a score of 38, which makes them a medium high risk class, but one of the higher ones in the country. So while this map here of Georgia is reflecting that the state has been significantly impacted equally, the COVID risk index will actually allow us to rank order the counties based on the index and identify the least impacted counties. And this is really going to help our client because they sell directly to restaurants. And if you take note of the industries with the highest risk, the number one is accommodation and food services, which makes it very important to our client to leverage the best tools available to identify the restaurants that have been least impacted by the pandemic, even though they're in a highly impacted state. So now I'm going to walk you through how our clients use the data to navigate their way to their best prospects. This is the homepage for our marketing platform. And here you're able to build custom criteria to search for leads. You can upload customer lists to develop profiles to identify lookalikes. And then turn around and use that file to suppress existing customers from any list that they export. And sales users are able to access follow-ups that they set as they're mining our database for prospects. They're able to take notes, set reminders, etc. So today we're going to develop custom criteria and we're going to search for leads. So this is an empty criteria set. And at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that we have 15.4 million verified business locations in our database. And as we start to set filters, this number is going to continue to update, which gives you the ability to see how restrictive a filter may or may not be. Over to the left, there are 10 filter categories and 69 filter sets, which provide access to over 100 filters. You can also search for a business by name. You can search for businesses by address or contact information. We're going to focus on business type to access industry filters. So first, we're going to select the industry by keyword for SIC code. Once we do that, on the right-hand side, a filter tile will open. This allows you to type in a keyword and then select from the results simply by clicking on the appropriate industry to add it to your criteria. So after setting this filter, you can see the count at the bottom of the screen, which previously was at 15.5 million, is now down to 687,000. And that is restaurant locations in the country. So now we're going to leverage geography and an exclusion filter to isolate restaurants in Georgia who were least impacted by the pandemic. So here we're going to select Georgia from the list of states in the geography filter. You can either scroll through the list or you can leverage the search function. For exclusions, we're going to leverage the county exclusion filter so that we can omit specific counties. And these are the highest risk counties impacted by the pandemic. that we identified earlier. To further refine the list, because we are in a highly impacted state, we're leveraging our delinquency and financial stability scores to isolate low to medium risk businesses. Our financial stability score, the business failure risk score, predicts the likelihood that a business will suffer severe financial duress within the next 12 months. And our payment risk score, which is our delinquency score, predicts the likelihood a business will go 90 days plus delinquent within the next 12 months. So once all your filters are set, you're able to review them for accuracy, and you can even email them to a colleague or to yourself for your own records. In our use case, we are going to have sales executives sending criteria to their marketing department for the deployment of email campaigns and to upload that data into their CRM. So after selecting a run search, you are going to be presented with a complete list of the businesses matching your criteria. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see our count now is 6,438 records. And so from the screen, you're going to be able to, if you look right of the count, you're going to be able to save searches. You're going to be able to export data. You can run counts via the Insights view on the far right side. You can profile populations and more. And so our clients, sales executives who manage the state of Georgia, leverage the map view. And here they can look at counts by county, and they're able to actually drill down into specific counties to identify the specific restaurant locations. Here, the pin drops represent restaurant locations, and high-level information about each restaurant can be accessed just by clicking on the pin drop. Over to the left, you can see that Blind Pig Tavern resides on Washington Street in Athens, Georgia. Below, you can see they're a restaurant. We have their phone number, the CEO's name, and employee size information. The client salespeople are leveraging this tool to plan their sales calls. So going back to our list view, we are now in a position where the marketing team has received their criteria from sales, and they want to export this data to send to their email vendors and to load in their CRM. So they're able to name the export for future reference. They can select the number of records that they want to export. They can choose from a comma or tab delimited file or an Excel format. And then they can choose what data they want to export. So after clicking go, a file is placed in the download folder of their computer for easy access to distribute that file appropriately. So in summary, while businesses are reopening, it does not immediately help the challenging market conditions. However, leveraging the right tools such as the COVID Risk Index in conjunction with Business Target IQ, sales and marketing teams will have instant access to prioritize leads in this difficult time. So thank you very much for your time today. I hope that you've learned something new that you are able to take back to your team. If you have any questions, please submit them in the chat box or via the chat link on the screen. Also, please register to stay in the loop on upcoming Sip and Solves. We look forward to our next Sip and Solve And now let's get back to work.